everyone, it's Luane, and I am here with a few Manila minis that I just completed. I did 4 of them. Actually, I did 4 of them. I thought I did more. I actually have a couple of other ones that I'm in the middle of working on, but these are the 4 that I just finished. I did want to show you really quickly the paper line that I used. For these 2 tiny ones, they're actually identical. The only difference are the stickers up here. But for these 2 small ones, I used the Jolly Jamboree paper from Recollections, and I think this was from a couple of years ago. I think it's 2000, actually more than a couple. It's 2012, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 2012. So that's this one. I finally broke into it. I was so excited. And then for these 2, which I have to say is my favorite paper line right now for Christmas, was Winter in the Woods by DCWV. And I ended up using both the 12 by 12, which is this one right here, which is so gorgeous. Look at this paper. I love this paper. That one right there in the center, that one, my ultimate favorite. So I used this one, and I also used the 6 by 6 paper pad. I actually wish I had gotten another of the 12 by 12. So I'm going to show you one of these first, and then I'll go into these ones, or these other 2. I actually made these for a woman in one of the Facebook groups that I'm in. She sent me a Christmas ATC mini, and she just mentioned that her granddaughters were trying to take it away, so I told her that I was working on a couple of small ones and that I would send them to her. So these are the ones that I'm sending to her granddaughters. These are small, and like I said, this is the Manila style mini, and this is I use the accordion fold method, and I will be posting a tutorial on how I made this one, or how I made them all. They're all using Manila folders. I think I've said that about 4 times now. So this one measures 2.5 by 3.5 inches. It's so tiny and it's so cute, and I have it, the closure is with fold over elastic. But you open it up. I kept it very, very simple. Very simple. The granddaughters are, I think, 9 and 10, so I didn't want to go too crazy with it. And they all have little inserts at the back. Actually, on the backs of the tags, I stamped with a journaling stamp, and I added a Christmas sticker. But they're all pretty much the same, so I won't show them. I won't pull them all out. And I'm trying to, hold on a second. I'm trying to look through the camera and then on the side of the camera, and I just can't get it. Okay, so this is very simple. This one has a pocket on the top, pocket on the top, pocket on the side, another pocket on the top, pocket on the top, pocket on the side, pocket on top, and pocket on top. So this little mini is one Manila folder, and it has 8 inside pages. It is pretty awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 pages with the front and back cover. So I love how this one came out, how these little ones came out. So cute. So these are the 2 that I'm sending for her granddaughter. Right here. And I just added some stickers from Michael's, and then I had these candy cane brads from a few years ago. Added some twine and some other stickers. So there's these 2. And then I'm going to show you this one next. I love this one. This is the very first one that I did. And after I did this one, I was inspired to make a whole bunch more. And these are perfect because I can make them as small as I want, or as big as I can. But what's great is if I make them this small, I can use a lot of my scrap paper, so I'm really excited about that. But this one has no closure. But here's my front cover. I love my cover. It's so simple, and I didn't use any type of embellishments as far as flowers or beads or brads or other, die cuts or anything like that. I just left it alone. I just left it with photo mats so that you can just place pictures. Here's the inside. I just immediately put a photo mat, another photo mat, and the tags on these I actually really, really, really like. Here's this one, and then the back is matted. I love this paper. I love, love, love this paper. There's the first tag with pocket on top. Next page, pockets on the side. I love this one too. So cute. Just mat it on the back. And then for this next page, I just layered some scrap paper that I was accumulating. Little tag here, little photo spot here, tag on top. So pretty. I just love this paper. It's not traditional, and that's kind of what caught my eye to it. Here's the next page. Another tag. I did the tag this way on purpose. Actually, it's supposed to go this way. No, it is supposed to go this way. Here's the other side. And then my other page with my other tag. Jingle bells. It's matted. And the very last page. I love this paper too. So gorgeous. Another pocket with a tag. And that is the end of this little book. It's so tiny and it's so cute and I love it. This one measures 4 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches tall. I love it. And this one here, I actually need help from one of my tools because I cut my nails and I can't grab the elastic band. My nails broke. I caught it on something and then I had to just tear them all off and now I can't undo the elastic band. So here's the cover. I added some blue burlap in the bottom and then I just did some layering with some extra cutouts that I had left, and I cut this piece out from the 6x6. I added a little rhinestone button, and for the other ones, I don't know if you've noticed, this one and these two little ones, I didn't add a spine, and I did that on purpose because I actually, if you guys have seen any of my other mini videos, you know that I have a problem with my book not laying flat. So if my book doesn't lay flat, it really, really bothers me, and I know it's minor, but that is my one of very few OCD things that I have in me. So I did do the paper cover on the spine here, but when I open it, for the most part it stays flat, but as you get closer to the edge, it won't stay flat. It just wants to come up, and that's because of the spine. You see the spine? So I didn't want to glue it to the side of the spine because I thought it would create more tension and it wouldn't allow my book to lay flat. So I left these alone. I will be making others and I'm going to try the canvas spine, see how that works out, but we shall see. So again, there's my little rhinestone button. Love it. And then the inside. For this one I created a pocket on the inside of the book. Inside of the cover, added a couple of tags from the paper stack and I just inked the edges on the back. Actually all of it is inked on the edges. Then here's my next page. And these have the large tags with more cutouts. And I just left the inside blank. I didn't want to mat the tags because I didn't want to create more bulk that it wouldn't fit into the pocket. And here is a side pocket right here. Very simple. And I really, really like the look. I know it's not embellished. It's not, your typical mini with, the layering and the matting and all that stuff and all the embellishing, but I really do like how this one came out. My last page with another pocket, I added a couple tags, and you will notice that my openings up top are not your standard little openings. Can you see that? Of course you can see it. It's not round. Most people will use the circle punch to cut the little notches for your photo mats. I didn't want to use the circle punch because I know this is going to sound a little ridiculous, but the circle punch, it looks too common. I know it sounds a little weird, but I wanted it to look different. And I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I wanted it to look different. I wanted it to look a little bit cleaner, and I thought that this look right here made it look a lot more cleaner. Not that it doesn't look clean when it's rounded, it's just, I don't know, I can't explain it, but it wasn't the look that I was going for. So I actually ended up using this punch, and I love it. It's my hexagon punch. I have this one and I have the bigger one, but this is the one that I ended up going with, and I just put my paper in just a little bit, and I just eyeballed it and punched it out. So those are my little books. I will be making a tutorial on how I made them, and I will be explaining or going over how you can get the different sizes on all of these little books. I actually have another one ready to go right here. I did not glue the edges. Actually, I'll just go over all of that in the tutorial because I don't want to go over it twice, but I will be including some of the tips, or some of the, I guess, yeah, tips that I use for myself when I made these books, if that makes any sense. I did it so that it works for me, and I tweaked it a little bit, the binding of it. I didn't glue the edges. I used hinges, which I think for me ended up working great. So I will be posting a tutorial on how I made these next. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like these little minis. I know they're not overly embellished, but I do really love the way they came out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.